Once again, baby girl, my block, deep trick.
Hi lovies, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing great. I'm so sorry I've not done a video in a minute because I've not been feeling too well. I actually lost my voice, I don't know if you can tell, but it's back, and so I'm back with a new video. And today I'm doing a review on Sleek's Cream to Powder Oil-Free Foundation. I spoke about this in my last, I think it was one of my drugstore haul videos when I just bought it. It was $6.99. I got it from Superdrug. Sleek is a brand that's been around since 1983. If you're not familiar with them, they originally set out to cater for women of the darker skin tone, and they're now available more widely. They used to only be available in hair shops that cater for Afro hair, but now they're available in Superdrug and I think some other cosmetic shops, so you can pick it up easily. It's $6.99, like I said, and it's a pretty decent foundation. The colour I've got is Henna, which is 481. My skin tone, if you're looking for a matte comparable, is I'm actually an NC15 in creams, and supposedly an NW45, which is actually too red for my skin, but in terms of liquids with MAC, it'd be an NW45, which is a bit red, like I said. But you know, if you wanted to find a rough idea of what my skin is, what my skin tone is, it's around that. So I've got Henna, and it's a decent foundation. Let me open it up for you. It's got a little mirror and the foundation, you can see, and then it's got a little area that the sponge is in, but I don't really use a sponge because it's not very hygienic. When I apply it, I do so with a flat foundation brush like this one. This is the B18 from Crown Brush, the basic collection. So I use that, and I'll apply it with my Studio Fix or my Orbi Organics Sparkling Mineral Water Complexion Mix, which is like a dupe of Studio Fix. What do I think of it? It's a decent foundation for the price that you pay. You kind of get what you pay for. It gives good coverage. I'm wearing it right now, so you can see it does cover quite well. You can build it, so it is buildable. So you can make it light, medium, or heavy. This is kind of like an in-between light and medium is what I've gone for today. And I like it. It makes you look really smooth. The only thing about it that I dislike is the texture. It's quite dry. Now, I've only used this a few times, but it is fairly dry. You can't really tell. Even if I touch it, you can't really tell because it's, I mean, I've wet it before I used it anyway with my mists, but it is quite dry. So it does take a little longer to work with than a higher end foundation. But when you do get it on, it does look pretty, and it lasts a fair amount of time. I wouldn't say it lasted as long as my Bobbi Brown foundation or my MAC foundations, but it lasts pretty well. It could take you through a whole work day, so that's not too bad. It doesn't make you break out, so it's pretty decent in terms of the formula. The formula's not made of acid, so it's pretty good. I like Sleek because I like the fact that they cater for women of colour, because in the UK it is impossible to go into a drugstore and find a foundation your skin tone, because most companies that do cater for darker skin tone only have one dark shade. Now, if you know anything about women of colour, you know we have about 16 to 18 different shades that have been categorized. I'm sure there are more. So to only have one foundation and it's meant to fit us all is something that I don't really understand why they do, but that's on them. But Sleek does cater for darker skin tones, and so you can probably find your colour from Sleek. If you're a woman of colour, whether you're lighter than me or darker than me, you would find something that would suit you, and that's why I like Sleek. I would recommend people buy it because if you want to save money and you want a decent foundation, it's pretty good, and it does last a long time. I've used it, like I said, a few times, and you don't use a whole lot to get coverage, which is pretty good, so it does last. I don't know if I buy another one because of the dryness, but I don't regret buying it because it's worth the experience, I think. So yeah, that is my review on Sleek. I hope it's been helpful. Hope it's been informative. If you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, please do not hesitate to let a sister know. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys. Mwah.
You wanna know why I love him like I do?